Good morning, viewers. This is Kasturi Day. I am back with the leftover questions of this question answer series of language of chemistry according to ICSE syllabus class 9. Okay. So let me start with first question for today is zinc sulfide plus oxygen gives us zinc oxide plus sulfur dioxide. Okay, so before discussing this question, starting with this question, I will request you to go through the text videos first and then go to the question answer series. Okay, the question answer series videos. So that you can have chapter knowledge and then you can start on the question answers. Okay. So for this reason, for getting the question answers discussion and also the ICC pattern question answers, which I'm discussing, started with this class. Okay, for that you need to stay with me. Subscribe my channel and ring the notification bell so that you can get the notification as soon as I upload the videos. Okay, and press the like button so that I'll be motivated to produce some good videos for you and come with different ideas so that this can help you in your studies. Okay, and share with your friends also so that they can also be benefited from these videos. And let me start with for today's questions. Okay. So first question, as I told you, zinc sulfide reacts with oxygen to gives us zinc oxide and sulfur dioxide. We need to balance the equation. Okay, so first we write the word equation into the symbolic equation. Okay. So ZnS plus O2 gives us ZnO2 plus S2O. This is skeletal equation. We need to balance because see on the right hand side, that is on the reactant side, ZnS plus O2 is there. So zinc is 2, oxygen is, zinc is 1, sulfur is 1, oxygen is 2. Whereas in the product side, zinc is 1, oxygen is 3, and sulfur is 1. So for that reason, we need to balance the equation. So we multiply zinc sulfide with on the right hand side with 2. So we get 2 ZnS, and to balance that, we multiply the product side ZnO, that is zinc oxide, and sulfur dioxide with 2. So it will be 2 ZnO plus 2 SO2, and so we get 6 of oxygen. For that reason, on the reactant side, we multiply O2 by 3. That makes 6 of oxygen. So see, on the right-hand side, on the reactant side, Zn is 2, S is 2, O2, O is 6. On the product side, Zn is 2, O is 6, S is 2. So it's balanced now. Now we come to the next equation. Aluminium carbide plus water gives us aluminium hydroxide plus methane. So the formula, the skeletal equation, it becomes like this, that like Al4C3, because carbide has a formula, has a valency of 4. So Al4C3 plus H2O gives us AlOH whole thrice plus CH4. On the right hand side, we get Al is equal to 4, C is equal to 3, H is equal to 2, and O is equal to 1. On left hand side, we get Al is equal to 1, O is equal to 3, C is equal to 1, H is equal to 7. Next, so for this reason, we need to balance the equation. So first, we on the product side, AlOH3, that is aluminium hydroxide, is multiplied by 4. Okay, so we get aluminium 4. Aluminium is equal to 4, C is equal to 1 on the product side. Okay, C is equal to 1, O is equal to 12, and H is equal to 16. Okay, then we come to the reactant side, H2O is multiplied by 12. Okay, then we get L is equal to 4, C is equal to 3, O is equal to 12, H is equal to 24. See, again, still it is unbalanced. Now we come to on the product side, CH4 is multiplied by 3. So now what happens? It's 3CH4. So now this equation on the product side, it becomes Al is equal to 4, C is equal to 3, O is equal to 12, H is equal to 24. Now this matches with the reactant side. Say the D option, I mean the D step and E step. See, both the things, see, AL is equal to 4, here also A is equal to 4, C is equal to 3, C is equal to 3, O is equal to 12, O is equal to 12, H is equal to 24, H is equal to 24. So that means, what is the equation now? Now, Al4C3 plus 12H2O gives us 4AlOH whole thrice plus 3CH4. Okay, this is the balanced equation now. Now, iron pyrites, that is FeS2, when it combines with oxygen, ferric oxide and sulfur dioxide is formed. So it becomes FeS2 plus O2 gives us Fe2O3 plus SO2. Right hand side, Fe is equal to 1, S is equal to 2 and O is equal to 2. On the left hand side, Fe is equal to 2, S is equal to 1, O is equal to 5. Okay. So first step we do is FeS2 is multiplied by 4. So it becomes 4 FeS2. Therefore, on the right hand side, we get Fe is equal to 4, S is equal to 8, O is equal to 2. Okay. On the left hand side, Fe is equal to 4, S is equal to 1, O is equal to 8. Okay. This is, first to be Fe2O3 is multiplied by 2 and then FeS2 is multiplied by 4. Okay, so Fe, when it is multiplied by 2, it becomes Fe is equal to 4, S is equal to 1, O is equal to 8. Now, second step is FeS2 is multiplied by 4. Okay, then it becomes Fe is equal to 4, S is equal to 8, O is equal to 2. Then again, we come to the product side. SO2 is multiplied by 8. So 8 SO2 it becomes. So that means Fe is equal to 4, S is equal to 8, O is equal to 22. Then O2 is multiplied by 11 now. See, O here it has become 22. And on the right hand side, O after the second step, O was 2 only. So we need to multiply O2 by 11. So 11 O2 it becomes. So the equation, I mean the right hand side, the atoms are Fe is equal to 4, S is equal to 8, and O is equal to 22. Now this is balanced on the right hand side and the left hand side. So this is the balanced equation. The balanced equation comes like this way. I forgot to write the equation. So it should be like this way. This one will be 4 FeS2, 11 O2, 4 FeS2 plus 11 O2 will give us 2 Fe2O3 and 8 SO2. Okay, please write it down. Okay, so it will be 4 FeS2 plus 11 O2 will give us 2 Fe2O3 plus 8 SO2. Okay, next is potassium permanganate plus hydrochloric acid. When potassium permanganate is reacted with hydrochloric acid, the products are potassium chloride, manganese chloride, and chlorine and water. So the equation stands in this way. KMnO4 plus HCl gives us KCl plus MnO2 plus Cl2 plus H2O. On the right hand side, K is equal to 1, Mn is equal to 1, O is equal to 4, H is equal to 1, Cl is equal to 1. Now on the left hand side, we get from this skeletal equation, okay. So K is equal to 1, Mn is equal to 1, O is equal to 1, H is equal to 2, Cl is equal to 5. Okay. Now, on the right hand side, the first step we do is multiply KMnO4 with 2. So we get K is equal to 2, Mn is equal to 2, O is equal to 8, H is equal to 1, and Cl is equal to 1. Now, in the second step is KCl on the product side is multiplied by 2. Okay, so KCl into, that is 2 KCl we get. And so we get on the product side is K is equal to 2, Mn is equal to 1, O is equal to 1, H is equal to 2, Cl is equal to 6. Next step is on the product side again, MnCl2 is multiplied by 2. Okay. See here, Mn is 2 on the reactant side. So we need to make manganese also 2. Okay, so for that reason, MnCl2 is multiplied by 2. So here K is equal to 2, Mn is equal to 2, is equal to 1, H is equal to 2, Cl is equal to 8 on the product side. Now, H2O. H2O is multiplied by 8. Here H is equal to 1. Okay. H, it is multiplied by this one 8. That means it becomes K is equal to 2, Mn is equal to 2, O is equal to 8, H is equal to 16, and Cl is equal to 8. Okay. So now what do? The fifth step is on the reactant side where HCl is multiplied by 16. So 16 HCl we get. So that means it becomes on the reactant side, K is equal to 2, Mn is equal to 2, O is equal to 8, H is equal to 16, Cl is equal to 16. Now Cl is still 8. So Cl2, which is on the product side, with that Cl2 is multiplied by 5. Now it becomes 5 Cl2. So what happens on the product side we get now is K is equal to 2, Mn is equal to 2, O is equal to 8, H is equal to 16, Cl is equal to 16. Now see the fifth step and the last step on the product side, we get all the atoms equal. Okay, that means the equation stands in this way. 2KMnO4 plus 16 HCl, that gives us 2KCl plus 2MnCl2 plus 5Cl2 plus HH2O. Okay. Next is aluminium sulfate plus sodium hydroxide gives us sodium sulfate plus sodium meta-aluminate plus water. So the equation is this way. AlSO4 whole thrice plus NaOH that gives Na2SO4 plus NaAl2 plus H2O. Sodium meta-aluminate formula is NaAlO2. Now, right hand side, we get Al is equal to 2, S is equal to 3, O is equal to 13, H is equal to 1, and Na is equal to 1. On left hand side, we get aluminium, Al is equal to 1, S is equal to 1, O is equal to 7, H is equal to 2, and Na is equal to 3. Now, what do? First step is on the product side, Na2SO4 is multiplied by 3 for S, for sulfur. Okay, so we get 3 Na2SO4. So what do? Aluminium, Al is equal to 1, we get S is equal to 3, O is equal to 15, H is equal to 2, Na is equal to 7. Next, what do? We multiply NaAlO2 multiplied by 2 for aluminium. Okay. So to make aluminium 2 atoms, we get multiply and sodium meta-aluminate with 2. So we get 2 NaAlO2. That means Al is equal to, S is equal to 3, O is equal to 17, H is equal to 2, and Na becomes 8 now. Okay. Next step is on the reactant side. So in the reactant side, see, the first Na is equal to 1. Now Na on the product side, it has become 8. So we need to multiply NaOH with 8 to make sodium 8 atoms. So aluminium, Al is equal to 2, S is equal to 3, O is equal to 20, H is equal to 8, and Na is equal to 8 now. Now, what is left? See, H is equal to 2 on the product side, and on the reactant side, H is equal to 8. So H2O is again multiplied by 4. So that makes aluminium is equal to 2, S is equal to 3, O is equal to 20, H is equal to 8, and Na is equal to 8. So that makes a balanced equation. So we get Al2SO3 plus 8 NaOH gives us 3 Na2SO4 plus 2 NaAlO2 plus 4H2O. Next equation is aluminium plus sodium hydroxide plus water, which gives us sodium meta-aluminate plus hydrogen. Okay. So same thing, right hand side, we get aluminium is equal to 1, sodium 1, hydrogen 3, oxygen 2. Left hand side, we get aluminium 1, sodium 1, hydrogen 2, oxygen 2. NaOH multiplied by 2. 2 NaOH gives us, so first step is on the reactant side, NaOH is multiplied by 2. So that gives Al is equal to, aluminium is equal to 1, sodium 2, hydrogen 4, oxygen 3. Now sodium aluminate multiplied by 2 is for oxygen now. For oxygen, making it 4. Okay. So we multiply this NaAlO2 by 2, we get aluminium is equal to 2, Na is equal to 2, H is equal to 2, NO is equal to 4. Now C step, that is the third step, aluminium multiplied by 2 to make aluminium, the balance of aluminium. So we get aluminium multiplied by 2. So 2Al, that means aluminium is equal to 2, Na is equal to 2, H is equal to 4, O is equal to 3. Then H2 is multiplied by 3 for hydrogen now. 3H2 it becomes, so aluminium 2, sodium 2, hydrogen 6O4. See, still hydrogen is unbalanced on the reactant side. So H2O, which is on the reactant side, we multiply. And oxygen is also, here it's 4, here it's 3. So for hydrogen and oxygen, we multiply H2O by 2. So 2H2O. So that means aluminium 2, sodium 2, hydrogen 6, oxygen 4. So that gives that equation, this 2Al plus 2NaOH plus 2H2O gives us 2NaOlO2 plus 3H2. Okay. Now potassium dichromate plus sulfuric acid gives us potassium sulfate plus chromium sulfate plus water and oxygen. Same thing. We write the first skeletal equation, that is K2Cr2O7 plus H2SO4 gives us K2SO4 plus Cr2SO4 whole thrice. Okay, chromium sulfate, Cr2SO4 whole thrice, H2O plus O2. So on the right hand side, we get K is equal to 2, potassium 2, chromium 2, oxygen 11, hydrogen 2, sulfur 1. On the left hand side, potassium 2, chromium 2, oxygen 19, hydrogen 2, and sulfur 4. So first step, chromium, that is potassium dichromate, is multiplied by 2. So we get K is equal to 4, chromium 4, oxygen 18, hydrogen 2, sulfur 1. Now on the product side, potassium sulfate and chromium sulfate both are multiplied by 2 now. So each by 2, that is 2K2SO4 and 2Cr2SO4 whole thrice. That makes potassium 4, chromium 4, oxygen 32, hydrogen 2, sulfur 8. Now the C, that is the third step, is sulfur, that is sulfuric acid is multiplied by 8 for sulfur. So 8H2SO4, that makes K, potassium is equal to 4, chromium 4, oxygen 46. Okay. Hydrogen is 16, sulfur 8. Okay. Now for balancing hydrogen, we multiply H2O with 8. So 8H2O. That means on the product side, the atoms are like this. K is equal to 4. So chromium is equal to 4. Oxygen becomes 40. Hydrogen becomes 16, sulfur 8. Now oxygen is left. Here it's 46. On the product side, it's 40. So 6 is deficient. 6 atoms are deficient. So we need to multiply oxygen into 3. So 3O2 it becomes. Okay. So therefore, the atoms on the product side becomes K is equal to 4. So chromium 4. Oxygen 46 now, hydrogen 16, and S is equal to 8, sulfur 8. So the equation stands in this way, the balanced equation. 2K2Cr2O7 plus 8H2SO4 gives us 2K2SO4 plus 2Cr2SO4 whole thrice plus 8H2O plus 3O2. Okay. Next equation is potassium dichromate plus hydrochloric acid gives us potassium chloride, chromium chloride, water, and chlorine. So K2Cr2O7 plus HCl gives us KCl plus CrCl2, Cl3 plus H2O plus Cl2. Okay. So right hand side, K is equal to 2, Cr is equal to 2, O is equal to 7, H is equal to 1, chlorine is equal to 1. Left hand side, potassium 1, chromium 1, oxygen 1, hydrogen 2, chlorine 6. So first step will be on the product side, that is H2O is multiplied by 7 for oxygen. So it becomes 7H2O. That means K is equal to 1, chromium is equal to 1, oxygen 7, hydrogen 14, chlorine 6. Now, second step is on the reactant side, hydrogen chloride, that is HCl, is multiplied by 14 for hydrogen, balancing hydrogen. So 14 HCl, that means K is equal to 2, potassium 2, chromium 2, oxygen 7, K, hydrogen 14, chlorine 14. So see, still it's unbalanced. Chlorine is unbalanced now. Even potassium and chromium are also unbalanced. So potassium chloride and chromium chloride, these two, each of them are multiplied by 2. That makes potassium 2, chromium 2, oxygen 7, hydrogen 14, and chlorine 10. So 14, that means chlorine on the reactant side, it's 14, and the product side, it's 10. That means 4 deficiency of chlorine is still there. Okay. So we need to multiply chlorine into 3, that is Cl2 into 3, that means C3Cl2. So that makes K is equal to 2, Cr is equal to 2, O is equal to 7, H is equal to 14, Cl is equal to 14. So that makes the equation like this: K2Cr2O7 plus 14HCl gives us 2KCl plus 2Cr Cl3 plus 7H2O plus 3Cl2. Next step, next question is sulfur plus nitric acid gives us sulfuric acid plus nitrogen dioxide plus water. So the equation is like this: sulfur plus HNO3 gives us H2SO4 plus NO2 plus H2O. So in the right hand side, S is equal to 1, H is equal to 1, N is equal to 1, O is equal to 3. Left hand side, S is equal to 1, H is equal to 4, N is equal to 1, O is equal to 7. The first step will be on the product side, water balancing, water multiplied with 2. So sulfur is equal to 1, hydrogen is equal to 6, O is equal to 8, and is equal to 1. Okay. So next step will be on the reactant side, HNO3 multiplied by 6 for balancing hydrogen, 6HNO3. That means sulfur is equal to 1, H is equal to 6, N is equal to 1, O is equal to 18. Now, we see that nitrogen is still not balanced. Nitrogen is 1. I'm sorry, it should be 6. N is equal to 6. Okay, here it will be N is equal to 6. Okay, not 1. So that means nitrogen here it is 1. Here it will be 6. Okay, so the third step will be NO2 will be multiplied by 6. So that means S is equal to 1, H is equal to 6, N is equal to 6, and O is equal to 18. So that makes the equation balanced. So sulfur S plus 6NHNO3 will give us H2SO4 plus 6NO2 plus 2H2O. Okay. Now, the next equation is sodium chloride plus manganese dioxide plus sulfuric acid gives us sodium hydrogen sulfate plus manganese sulfate plus water plus chlorine. So the equation stands in this way: NaCl plus MnO2 plus H2SO4 gives us NaHSO4 plus MnSO4 plus H2O plus chlorine. So right hand side, we get N is equal to 1, Mn is equal to 1, H is equal to 2, S is equal to 1, O is equal to 6, Cl is equal to 1. Left hand side, N is equal to 1, Mn is equal to 1, H is equal to 3, sulfur is equal to 2, oxygen is 9, chlorine is 2. So that makes first step will be on the product side. NaHSO4 multiplied by 2, that gives 2 NaHSO4. That means Na is equal to 2, Mn1, hydrogen 4, sulfur 3, oxygen 13, chlorine 2. Second step will be NaCl multiplied by 2. So that makes sodium is equal to 2, Mn1. This is hydrogen 2, sulfur 1, oxygen 6, chlorine 2. Okay. So we need to multiply water with 2 now on the third step on the product side. So Na is equal to 2, sodium 2, manganese 1, hydrogen 6, sulfur 3, oxygen 14, chlorine 2. Now, what is left is, excuse me, this one. See, before that, this one. Hydrogen here on the reactant side is 2, on the product side it's 6. Sulfur is 1, here it's 3. So for that reason, H2SO4 is multiplied by 3 now. So 3H2SO4, Na becomes now 2, manganese 1, hydrogen 6 now, sulfur 3, oxygen 14, chlorine 2. That makes the equation balanced. So we get the equation as 2 NaCl plus MnO2 plus 3H2SO4, which gives us 2 NaHSO4 plus MnSO4 plus 2H2O plus chlorine. So this is the end of the chapter. Before solving the equation, first go through the text videos once again, and then you balance the equations. Okay, and do it on yourself in a copy. Okay, maintain that, practice this balanced equation so that this can help you acclimatize these type of big equations. Okay, balancing these equations. Okay, and that will help you to solve easily in the exams. And not I mean the last but not the least, I will tell you to before sitting to study every day, first meditate for some time, at least minute, 2 minutes or 3 minutes, or even 5 minutes if you want, or 10 minutes, whatever, like minimum of 2 minutes. Okay, so sit before studying for 2 minutes, meditate on some white light or any white dot if you get on the or if you can also make a dot on the wall and just meditate on that. Okay, think the keep your mind cool, think nothing, think of that dot only, that concentrate on that dot, and that will increase your concentration power. You will be able to uh, concentrate on your studies more, remember more. And one more thing I will tell you, to recapitulate what you have studied the whole day. Okay, I tell my daughter also to do the same thing, and this has increased her concentration power. So I request you to, all of you, to do this before sitting for the studies every day. Practice this way. Okay. Okay, and then I will tell you to subscribe my channel so that you can get the notification of my next video, and do share with your friends, press the like button so that that can motivate me to produce you good videos with new ideas. Okay, that can help you in your studies. Okay, thank you for watching and have a good day.